Hi guys, welcome to EP Talks. My name is Federico and I'm the scientific advisor for AEB USA. In this brief weekly podcast, we're going to look into interesting and applied research paper in the field of enology. So wherever you are at work or at home, just sit down, relax, have a glass of wine and follow me. In today's episode, we're going to talk about how sulfur dioxide and glutathione alter the outcome of microoxygenation. The paper has been published in 2015 in the American Journal of Enology and Viticulture by Angelita Gambuti under the supervision of Professor Waterhouse. In the following year, he won the Best Enology paper, and you can find it freely on the journal website. In the introduction, the principles behind microoxygenation process are summarized. Mild oxygenation, in fact, can impart benefit to a broad range of red wines, contributing to softening the tannin's harshness, stabilizing the color, and decreasing the vegetative aromas. However, over-oxygenation can cause several serious issues, like loss of color and development of flavors. This practice, however, has become widely used in winemaking because it allows a rapid improvement of red wine quality in a fairly short amount of time. During wine oxidation, catechol are oxidized to ketones in the presence of metal ions, and oxygen is reduced to hydrogen peroxide. In a second step, ferrous species react with hydrogen peroxide in this so-called Fenton reaction to yield the hydroxyl radicals. These radicals react with all the organic constituents in the wine, depending on their concentration. And because ethanol is the most abundant compound, acetaldehyde is the major product of oxidation. Acetaldehyde is a very reactive molecule, and the reaction involving it are the most significant for the evolution of wine phenolics during aging. Preservative compounds used in wine production can exert their action by interfering at different steps of wine oxidation and thereby inhibit the formation of oxidation products. As an example, they can react with ketones to reduce them back to their catechol form, or they can slow down the Fenton reaction. The aim of the study, therefore, was to evaluate the influence of SO2 and glutathione on the outcome of microoxygenation treatment. The red wine used in the experiment was produced during the 2013 vintage. Before treatment, the wine received an addition of KMS to result in a final concentration of free SO2 of 25 mg per liter for the low addition, or 65 mg per liter for the high addition. The same wines received or not received an addition of 20 mg per liter of glutathione. Each wine was then divided into two equal portions. One half of the wine underwent the MOX treatment, the other was considered the control. What are the results of the experiment? In the image on the left, we can see the graph for dissolved oxygen. In the first 3 days of treatment, GSH and SO2 consume it, but it starts increasing at day 4. Between 15 and 21 days, the dissolved oxygen starts decreasing for all the treatment. For SO2, aeration results in a decrease of free SO2, and when SO2 is exhausted, we can see that oxygen consumption is greatly stimulated. The levels of acetaldehyde start increasing after 20 days of treatment, simultaneously to the rapid decrease in dissolved oxygen and when the contact of SO2 was close to 0. This is a key indicator that SO2 is regulating the production of acetaldehyde in the MOX treatments and is the first observation that glutathione can inhibit acetaldehyde production. Sulfur dioxide exhibits also a protective effect against the decline of free anthocyanins. Low SO2 wines had a rapid loss of free anthocyanins, which was coincident with the increase of pyrantoanthocyanins and polymeric pigment. Comparing this data with the evolution of acetaldehyde in the previous image, it seems that the phenol reaction is the limiting factor in color stabilization, and SO2 is a major inhibitor. Apart from color stabilization, MOX is what we use to diminish tannin astringency. Wine with low SO2 had an increase in polymeric tannins, usually referred as softer. Also, wine with a lower concentration of SO2 and therefore less protected have a higher values of acetal compounds. In summary, the loss of free SO2 led to a dramatic acceleration of wine oxidation. And wines with reduced SO2 but added glutathione showed an intermediate degree of oxidation, with enhanced production of stable phenolics but a reduced production of oxidated flavor. Therefore, the authors conclude that measuring dissolved oxygen and free SO2 may be a useful parameter to monitor the evolution of the MOX treatment, and that the use of glutathione provides another tool to winemaker to manage the red wine evolution. All right, guys, that was it. Thanks for listening. If you have any question about the paper, or if you like more information about AEB products and equipment, please leave a comment below or contact your AEB sales representative. If you like the video and you would like to see more of this, you can sign up to our YouTube channel or go on the website and sign up to our newsletter. See you next week. Ciao.